What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. And you might realise MADMUX is reversed into the garage. Now, every time you guys have seen this car in the garage, we've always been working on the front end. That changes today. So as you guys know, sort of since the beginning of this channel, my aim has been to turn this car into a weekend tourer. And because I have 33-inch tyres, I can actually no longer run a spare tyre, and I haven't run a spare tyre for like 40,000 kilometres. So that all changes today, guys. So what I've gotten is a MCC steel rear bar. Now, in MADMUX fashion, we've gone to town on the colour match white. So basically, I've optioned it as a jerry can holder on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, we've got a brand new 33-inch Falcon Wild Peak AT4W. So guys, we've also got a crash pad bin bag to sort of sit over the back. So that should look really good. So basically, this bar, I'll put some clips in as well when we roll some B-roll. I've actually modified some custom tail lights in it because I wasn't a fan of the circle ones. So I'll throw in some clips of that now. Okay guys, so it is me from the past. So here we have it, the MCC rear bar. Now, so what my plan is, so these are the lights that come with the bar obviously, and I'm not really a fan of those. So what I've done is I've got these road vision tail lights, and these have a sequential indicator, a glow tail light, so they look really nice. So basically what I've done is I've templated this inside edge like that. So my plan of attack is to actually cut out that section of the rear bar, and basically this light will sit on the back side and have contact all around the edge because I've made that template smaller, and basically just have tabs sitting on the back side like that, and then a 90, and then a bit of flat bar across, and that will basically push it against the bar. So hopefully that works. The other thing I'm going to do as well is I actually don't need these sensors. So this bar is for a 2021 to 2025. Because mine's a 2024, I only need these 4 centers. So these outside ones I actually don't need. So we'll weld those in and plug them up, so that will look really nice. But yeah, that's the plan of attack today. So basically we'll get these lights out and yeah, probably cut that hole in and start welding, and yeah, see what happens. Let's get it. Guys, have a look at that. So I've gone around here and these cutouts are absolutely perfect. So what I'm going to do now is just body fill this infill here, and obviously when it goes to paint and panel I'll ask them to get that perfect, but I'll show you with the light in now sort of the vision. So obviously slides in over those brackets there and protrudes through the bar like that. So that is going to look absolutely grouse. So happy with that. So yeah, I'm basically going to get some filler. It's pretty late Saturday afternoon now, so I'm just going to get this filler in, maybe sand that back, put some fine filler on it. But that's pretty much it for the fab work, guys. So really all I have to do now as well also is just drill and tap a hole in here and a hole on that edge as well, just so that when the light's in, those cross members can sit up here and wedge the light in the back of the rear bar, if that makes sense. So when I install this, once it's all painted, I'll walk through that again if you guys ever wanted to do this. But yeah, basically I'll get this filler on and I think that'll wrap it up. So guys, it looks absolutely killer. So I'm so stoked to see how they looked in the nighttime with the glow tail lights on. So basically guys, I can actually remove my tow bar because this bar comes with a new one. So I can actually sell that, get a bit of cash back, which is good. Put that toward more mods. But basically guys, yeah, rip straight into it. We'll get this tow bar off and mark out the bumper and get cutting. In typical MADMUX 4x4 fashion, I think I've outdone myself again. Have a look at this. Oh well. That looks so good. Considering this bar had little dicky round lights in it 2 weeks ago, look at that. So I think the tint look of these is perfect and they're rock solid. They ain't going anywhere. So I'm so happy, guys. So basically, we'll put the rear bar on, see what happens. I might put these sensors in now just because it's easier. But yeah, we'll slap the bar on. Let's get it. Righty guys, so we have teleported into the next day, so it's now Sunday. Yeah, we actually got a bit of a late start yesterday, but so I've re-trimmed the bumper and I've now put on the rubber pinch weld stuff. So put the harness back in for the sensors. So basically guys, now we're just gonna put the bumper on the car. My brother and Bailey have tightened up these bolts just a little bit, just so we can sort of pivot the bar and have it stay where it needs to be. I've put these sensors in as well. So basically, yeah, we'll get the bumper bar back on the back, and yeah, we'll adjust the rear bar to suit. And with the power of editing, the bar is on, guys. Looks absolutely killer. I'm so happy with the fitment. So actually, it's a little bit higher than MCC want it, but I just wanted as much ground clearance as possible. So it's all bolted up, all tight. So I'm gonna leave the wiring for last, but all the sensors are plugged in, so all the sensors are in. Everything's sitting absolutely perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is pack the bearings for these swingaways and get the swingaways on, because I really want to see how this spare tyre looks. I think it's going to look grouse. So I reckon we'll cut a time lapse of me putting these swingaways on, and we'll see how it looks with the jerry can and the spare tyre on. Righty guys, so it's now actually the next week, and yes, I'm sick again. Bloody hell, I can't catch a break. But so yeah, it's now the next Saturday morning, and last I filmed was last Sunday, and I've actually done some stuff during the week that I have not filmed. So I've actually hooked up the tail lights. I've got these Road Vision reverse cameras, so I'll show you a close-up of these because these look really good. And I've actually put on the jerry can holder and the number plate, and I've wired up the number plate light really nicely, so I'll show you that close-up as well. So what I'll do is I'll jump in the car and turn on the lights for you, because I think they look so good, so I'll show you those now. Okay, so we'll go brake lights. So they look good. And then the indicators, so that'll be right indicator. It's actually a sequential indicator. And then left. And I'll turn the tail lights on. I think they should be on now. Yeah, so you guys should hopefully see the vision I was going for. It nearly looks like the tail lights like floating in the rear bar with those tail lights. So guys, I am so happy with how that's turned out, but I'll also show you the reverse lights. And let me tell you, don't be behind me when I'm reversing, because they're bloody bright, but that's exactly what I wanted. So you never know, like pulling up to a camp at night time or something, and you got to reverse. You don't want to reverse over a fire pit or something. So definitely a good upgrade rather than the factory ones. But today, guys, what I'm going to do is, now the reason I haven't put the spare tyre bracket on is because MCC accidentally sent me the wrong one out. So I'll include a photo of what happened, but basically the arm that the latches onto was completely wrong. It was for like a GQ Patrol or something. So they actually sent out a new one, and I've painted that. So that is all done really nicely, just like the mirror caps, so it's all nice and two-packed. So yeah, I reckon we'll chuck that on and get the spare tyre on, and I reckon I'll meet you guys down the road and we'll go for a walk through the whole bar. Alrighty guys, and just like that, the rear end of MADMUX is complete. Now guys, I'm just gonna quickly run through what we've done to the rear end of MADMUX. So basically, the foundation of the bar is an MCC dual swing away. So we've got the jerry can holder on the passenger side, and we've got the spare tire on the driver's side. Now, the only thing that or two things I've done custom on this, in typical MADMUX fashion, we've got the tail lights that I cut in to begin with. So at the beginning of the video, I've put in how I actually mounted those lights and cut them out. So guys, if you wanted these bars, they're sort of the only bar on the market for an Isuzu MUX. And there was just something about those round tail lights that didn't do it for me. And you guys are more than welcome to copy what I've done, because I honestly think it looks fantastic. So we've also got the Road Vision reverse lights, far superior than what was on the car before. They're actually so bright I can't see the wall in the garage when reversing into the garage, but definitely a good upgrade. We've got brand new toe ball and tongue with a locking pin there as well. Brand new spare tyre, 33-inch tyre. Got the crash pad bin bag on the back. Got a brand new 20-litre jerry can. Now I'm probably going to use that for water, and I'm even tempted to put like a little tap here just to wash your hands and stuff. But guys, honestly, I'm so stoked with how this has turned out. So basically, I think I'm going to shy away from the build stuff at the moment. I feel like it's just getting a bit rinsed out. So basically, I think we're going to get into some more camping, guys. So now that I'm confident that we've got a spare, we've got water, and I actually set up the rooftop tent now standing on the back of the bar, so it's going to be really nice. So yeah, I think next episode you guys will see us out camping somewhere, so get keen for that. But pretty much guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.